So that was a much needed, really enjoyable, mellow, relaxing night, evening. That hot tub was a really nice, unexpected addition, and the fact that it was a nice warm room with a bed and stuff and curtains, that was weird. First time it's been dark since since we got off the ferry. So I think that's probably what helped me have such a deep sleep. But for me, I normally wake up at about 5:30, 6 o'clock, have done for years, just do, and I didn't wake up till 8 o'clock today, just before 8 o'clock. So it shows I needed it, and that hot tub made me go all floppy, so that was nice. I do feel like my shoulders are a lot floppier now, that's good. So today we've got 2 full days left to get back to the ferry, and we're along the north of Iceland now. We're going we're going clockwise, so we're going from the west to the east along that northern road, and we'll obviously peel off and do the interesting stuff as always. I don't know what that is or where that is. As I mentioned before, the nature of this trip was pretty much just unplanned, really. So that's exactly what we haven't done planned. But I know we need to cover about half of the existing remaining mileage in order for tomorrow to be comfy. And that's that. So here we go with the northern coast. Noticed my bike's done just over 6,000 miles now. That's the bike rather than this trip, of course. I was just saying I can't wait to bloody wash it. Look at it, it's horrible. Anyone that knows me knows how painful this is to see. Right, we've already got fuel, so that's happy days, done that. Don't need to do that again. Just wait before we see what Cole's waiting for there, I don't know what's going on. Roger that. That was... So we just stopped off, we were both really hungry, wanted some brekkie, and ended up having an Icelandic soup, and we kept seeing them, you know, signs for soup. So and then a quick, you know, it became quite obvious it was an Icelandic thing. So we just had one of them, and it was rather nice indeed. So it was like a paprika-y, mild curry vegetable licorice soup, I guess you could say. It was a really weird but lovely flavour. So anyway, had one of them, that was nice. Had a bit of weird cake as well, and I only say weird because it wasn't, I don't know if it was cake or a biscuit or what, but it was nice. It just looked nice, so I thought I'd have it. Now we're good. I don't think we've just been lucky with the weather from a dry and all that point of view. I know, yeah, it's been windy on a few days, but every biker just wants it dry, really. That's the main thing. And I also think we've been lucky with the snow. Like, I think having snow caps on all the tops of the mountains has made the trip even visually more spectacular than it would have been. And it's not like the whole place is covered in it, you know. We just occasionally will pop up into the snow. It's awesome, it looks good, it's fresh, it's cold, and then a few moments later we're dropping back down into, you know, warmer, nicer, I don't know where nicer came from. We're dropping down into warmer climates. We are at a very fishy smelling fishing town. And this is where we're going to get some stuff for tonight. Have a look at how far it is to where we want to end up. Love the love hearts for the red lights. Why not, I suppose. So got some supplies for food, so I'm going to make a local lamb curry, Balti. Got some sauce, got some lamb. Gonna mix them all together and cook them. Hey, I'll tell you what, if the campsite was 2.5 miles away from where we left, and we're nearly there, it's going to be in a really nice place again, isn't it? I don't know why. My head's just obviously starting to get a bit fizzy, but we've got another day, so it's not today and tomorrow, and then the ferry in the morning. It's today, tomorrow, the next day, and then the ferry in the following morning. So we are definitely easily on track for getting the ferry. I think we knew that anyway, which just means now we've got like quite a nice, I guess you could say, spare day.
Yes, they do. Two gents. Are you paying together or separately?
Together. 2 tenths 1 pitch, that is really, because we're only little.
Okay.
Tiny little thing.
Barely even see us. Whew. There you go, leave no trace and all that. Another really comfy night, really good sleep. Which I'm waking up a little bit later every day. Right, so the plan, where's Colin gone? He's already gone. Right, so the plan today is we're going to Husavik, which is quite a northy part of the tip, and then we're going to follow the coast round and find a campsite within literally a couple hours, because we've got a different plan today, and put the tents up, make the bikes a bit lighter, take the panniers off and stuff, get all the crap out of them, and then just go for a ride from there somewhere. We'll have a look at a map when we get there, and just make the decision. We're going to go and get coffee and breakfast first. That's a standard sort of start to the day for us. It really is a good way to start.
Og á það við í Sundahöfn í Reykjavík, Kórahverfin í Kópavogi og í austurhluta Selfoss. Hægt að fylgjast með rauntímamælingum ýmissa gastegunda á vefnum loftgæði.is.
Going to stop here to give you guys a visual of where we just stayed. I think we were staying about, I think that was it there, that sort of bit halfway up the hill. Yeah, cool. One of my favourite places in Iceland so far, this. Oh, where's Cole gone? That's the lovely thing about being on a trip like this, is you're just never in a rush to get anywhere. It looks so inviting, that water, but it's a hell of a cold, I reckon. Another bit of snippet for those guys that are wanting to come over on their bikes. So we did do, we've bumped into a few people that are doing like a double ferry. So we had 8, well, 6 so far, but we had 8 full days in Iceland, and then some niggly bits each end because of the ferry. So like tomorrow, sorry, the day after tomorrow, the ferry leaves at 8:30, but so I'm not really counting that day. So we've had 8 full days on the island, and as you've probably, if you've watched the videos to this point, you realise we've been able to do that in a very relaxed manner. You know, at no point have we had to sort of go, oh my god, we need to do 500 miles today or anything like that. It's just been totally chilled. We've spent as much time as we wanted at the places we've been, not clock watching at all, just irrelevant, and it's worked really well so far. As I say, if we drew a straight line back to the ferry now, we'd be there in, crikey, probably 4 hours now, because we've been riding more today, but we're definitely not doing that. We're heading now right around the coast, which is pretty much what we've been trying to do the whole time. See, this turn is taking us away from the ferry now. Oop. Crikey, keep your balance, Simon. I guess the other question to ask is what would we have done differently if we had been on an adventure type bike, so like one of the GS's that we've seen a million of over here, and the answer is nothing, because there's not really, you know, all those inner roads at the moment are closed anyway. You're literally not allowed to go on them. Doesn't matter what you're on or in, they're closed. So we wouldn't have been able to do with any of the sort of inland stuff anyway. The other interesting thing, and talking to some French guys last night at the campsite who were all on GS's, is on that windy day, they've gone around the same way as us. On that windy day where Colin hit the gravel in front of me, you know, that's the bit you've seen on camera, and then we weren't expecting it. Incidentally, two of those guys on exactly the same route at pretty much exactly the same time actually got blown off their bikes, and you know, came off them. And that was at that point there that I was sort of contemplating pulling over and stopping, but we couldn't because it was too bloody windy. It was crazy. But that, I think, is to do with the fact that the much higher centre of gravity on those things. They're taller bikes, you know, your weight is well above it. These things are very, very heavy. Obviously they're going to take more to move anyway, but also lower centre of gravity. So I think that might be a good reason to have one of these and not a GS if it's windy. I'm not sure what the stopping's for, but why the hell not? Spectacular. I'm gonna have a little, take a picture of this thing on the wall for you guys. That's where we stayed last night. Unless we're up here somewhere now. That's cool. Need one of these every day for the video. Yes. That was quite cool. Managed to get the drone out. So, while we're going up to Husavik, cue drone shots. Reveals itself, doesn't it? Nice. Right next to that mountain inlet. Oh, mountain ridge, a whole escarpment by the looks of it. Stay there. Thank you. Lovely. Look at these little Oh wow, are these people's yeah, are these people's houses? I suppose. I mean, they must get battered. Absolutely battered. Lions Club, a Civic. Do you know, I didn't even know that. I thought that was just a UK thing. Their churches look lovely. Look at that. Whale watching people. We did have a think about that earlier and a little chat about whether we wanted to go whale watching or not. I saw. I think we both decided not to be fair. Just because it's a boat, it's bloody cold up here. We're going to spend 2 days on a boat shortly, and actually, you know, a boat, neither of us are actually that interested in it. I mean, I've seen dolphins and stuff as a kid before from boats, just going over to the Isles of Scilly and whatnot, and as lovely as it is, that's not on my sort of must do. I love how all these houses are just different. It's almost like you can just build your house. No one gives you any grief. Like, the planning is, yeah, but just keep it sensible, mate. Like, look at that. Look, that's cool. Nope, not parking there, dude. Not on your Nelly. Yeah, right. Not on your Nelly, mate. That's where I'm parking. I think. Those tyre marks are a little bit uninspiring. Has he managed to get off the bike on that? That must be leaning so far over. Nah, I'm staying here. Yeah, he's bombed out. I thought he would. Is this a good place though? I might get a bit further away from the bend. Done it again, isn't it? That boat's going. By the looks of it, I think that's what that noise was. Yeah, I just wanted to be the other side of that bend. It looks like big trucks and stuff come around there from them tyre marks. That's better. I'm on the inside. That's happy. I'm happy with that. Oh shit, I'm just keeping that on. Leave that on until we get where we're going. Ah, nice, another little nice place. Look at it, it all looks really nice. Beautiful. Let's just do this then before I take my helmet off. It's just easier way to hold the camera straight. Just keep it on my head. Assuming my head's still straight. Right. Oh, it is moving out too.
half a pint of gold that I can't pronounce properly.
Good.
Yes, I still can't pronounce it.
It's going to have to be, for me, a smoked Arctic salmon bagel. Oh, hang on. Have you got the soup though?
Sorry?
It says traditional Iceland meat soup.
Yeah, but we have run out of that.
No, we came all the way from England. Can you open another tin? Right, cool. So we just went in and had a fresh, traditional, fresh salmon bagel. So bagels are traditional in in Iceland, but I know what he meant. But yeah, so oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. And yeah, so we've just been in and had a traditional salmon bagel in there, which is at the museum for that film that was made about Eurovision. I sussed it now. I didn't realise the significance of it to Colin until we went in there. Like, I don't mean that. I said that like it was like a really big thing on his list. He's watched the film and I haven't watched the film, but so I didn't really know what he was so excited about. But yeah, gone in there. As soon as I went in there, realised what the film was. I know what film it was. Thought it was crap. So so there's that. That's that. I think Colin's kids like it, the film as well. So he's took loads of pictures and stuff. So that's cool. 'Tis all good. It's a weird place to have a museum about that. I guess that's where they made the film, I suppose. Oh yeah. Some bit slow. Bit slow today. Oop. It's quite funny because the guy behind the till for the cafe and the you know where we've just been, he's only been in Iceland for 1 week, and we didn't know, and we're asking him questions. We go, right, where do you go for the puffins, and where do we go for this, and where do we go? And he's like, I don't know. I've only been here a week, and hasn't had a chance to get out of that cafe yet that he works in. I didn't ask him his story actually. I don't know where he came from, but he spoke very, very good English. So that's that. So we've been here the same amount of time, and we were filling him in like Diamond Beach and things like that. He's like, what, Diamond Beach? And about all the waterfalls in the south coast. It's surprising how little he knew about Iceland in general. Oh yeah, that's that cool building again. It's surprising how little he knew about Iceland in general, considering he's coming here to work. I don't. Never mind. Each their own, I suppose. So supplies now, and then another sort of 50 odd miles in the direction of desired travel, and then find a campsite. I think we've already pinpointed a potential. Actually, I just had a thought, because it's next to a freshwater lake. I wonder if it'll be all mosquito-y or not mosquito-y, because there aren't any of those out here apparently. Gnats, gnats. I wonder if it'll be all gnatty. Pooh, we are near a fish market for sure. Oh, there we go, supplies. That was quick. Oh, see, I'm happy waiting. Let's go. Right, I've pulled over again because I've just seen that. Have you seen that? Where the mountains are poking out the top? That's mad, isn't it? I just saw it. I thought I've got to stop again, and I can't ride past that. I'm going to go to the other side of the road. Get a nice clearer. I'm going to have to zoom this in or something, but I cannot ride past that. What on earth? Right. I'm hoping this, must be able to see that. You must be able to see it. So you've got the sea, then you've got this layer of cloud, and then you've got the snow-topped mountains that we rode over earlier, or around the edge of the bottom of above it, and it just looks amazing. So I'm going to be quiet for a while. Wow. Yeah, you can't ride past stuff like that, man. Not for no reason. God, I'm so glad I saw that. I can't believe we nearly got all the way past it without realising it was there. Scooby-Doo. Oh, look at the number plate. STI. Right, yeah.
Transmitted infection.
Right, I'm going to take my eyes off that now and concentrate on the road. But it's so hard. Brown trout and Atlantic salmon. There you go. Hey, I hope that I wasn't right about these bloody mozzies and stuff.
Got your phone.
Oh no! Have I got my phone? Yeah. Pip, I've left my visor down and my helmet on. Have they gone? Nope. A cool little beach. Look at that. Now, I hope this ain't what the campsite's like, mate.
It is, it ain't.
Hey?
It ain't the campsite.
No, exactly. So we just stopped at the river there because it's quite nice to look at and photos and things, and crikey, the flies. Right, blow them all out of bloody wherever they are. There's loads of flies there, and yeah, I think they're in. Yeah, I had a couple in my helmet then. I didn't even want to open my visor back there then. That's how bad that was with flies. So we're now hoping that the campsite, which is next to water, isn't the same. It almost looks like it's still moving, this ground. I suppose it is, just like mega slow motion. It certainly looks like it's moving, you know. Right, so we just had to literally, I've come around the corner. Oh, just for the people that are, and you're right, I should have put them on anyway, but we were literally a few hundred meters around that last bend is where that campsite was we were just at, and it was closed. And so Googly said there was one just down here, and there's the sign. And we've also been travelling at this sort of speed, so it's pizza. pizza. Oh no. From 12 till 10. Uh-oh, I'm having a pizza. Yay, I'm having a pizza. Oh, someone beeping at me. Pizza. Bit of junk food, gotta be done. Oh, I'm gonna have a fly pizza, please. Looks all right to me. Scan and pay upon arrival.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Happy with that? Penultimate day treat.
Oh, olives.